I can almost see it.
Alright, so
When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs.
and yellow.
And if my mind worked backwards for a minute, I'd follow you before the memory's gone. I remember you. You left my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you.
Colors are all the colors in between the secondaries and the primaries. So this is, pretty easy to understand, I think. That's why we need 3 wheels, so that we can sort of graduate up to understanding where colors fall. We'll leave this out. You guys will be able to leave it out. The next thing we're going to talk about classifying warm and cold. So let's go back to this
I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. My mind works backwards just for a minute. I follow you before the memory's gone. I remember you. You left my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you.
That's where I personally got picked up with color theory as I'm learning it. So I'm going to tell you, show you the simplest way to
I remember you.
nice and simple to you guys. So let's go to the let's start with these 2 sets here. I'm going to zoom in and go through really well.
I remember you.
So I've got 2 reds here, and one is a warm red, and the other is a cool red. So let's talk about that. Let's start with just this red on the left. So I have to think to myself, is it a warm red or is it a cool red? And the way that I have to decide is, remember where red is colored red. So this is a warm red. So same principle with the other red on our paper. We're going to ask ourselves, do we see more orange in this red or do we see more purple in this red? In this case, we see more purple. Purple is a cool color. It's a cool red. So it's pretty basic, I think, when you think of the ballet. So let's try with a secondary color. So that's a primary, here's a secondary. So let's start with the green on the left. With this green on the left, do I see more blue in the screen or do I see more yellow in the screen? Well, in this case, I see more blue in the screen. So blue is a cool color. This on the right is a cool red. myself, do I see more green or do I see more red in this case? because red is the closer primary here. And in this case, I see more green. So this is a cool blue. Green is a cool color. Exact same thing with the blue on the right. Do I see more red or do I see more green? In this case, I see more red. So red is a warm color. This is a warm blue. So don't get confused. It still works with blue and orange. You just have to think a second longer. It's faster with the other colors. Swatching out 3 warm primaries, so primary colors with a warm bias, and 3 cool primaries. Same thing, primaries with a cool bias. And let's do this together. I've drawn a circle, and feel free to stop the video, rewind, and rewatch the beginning of the hot press block here, so it's probably going to dry pretty darn quickly. Let's see if I can stay ahead. A little bit more red here.
On the other side, I'm going to get there and hope we will meet there. Going to get there and hope we will meet there. Heart, far away.
mixing. Probably my number one most past point.
I'm going to get there. I hope we will meet there. Going to get there. I hope we will meet there. Here where I'm going to use my cool blue and my cool yellow. So let me start with the yellow. That's a good tip too. If you're in the middle of a painting or exercise or whatever, if you are trying to move quickly, start with your lighter color so that you don't have to rinse your brush as much. Because if I had dipped into the blue first, I'd have to really rinse thoroughly before I went into my yellow pen. So I didn't want to muddy it up. So extra little tidbit for you there. All right, gotta go. Warm red with your cool blue. Why don't I do that? Well, it seems to be that the farther away colors are on a color wheel, the less intense colors they make. So let's try that. Let's mix together some of our warm red and our cool blue. Let's see what happens. Grab that cool blue. When you're trying to make a color wheel. Describe it. So if you were going for that, then that's perfect. But if you wanted something paler and cleaner, then you use your warm red and your warm red. So basically, the more you try things, the more you're going to know about color theory. But this is the way that I like to make it. Because if you live in a very limited palette, there's only 6 colors. Look at all the colors you got. That's 6 colors. And I think that's pretty good. Especially if you're a beginner, just starting out and you want to become a better artist. You don't have a lot to do this now. This is the perfect way for you to get introduced. Let's mix together some of the let's mix together some red
and warm red and see what kind of a purple they make. So warm red. And let's try some. And really, guys, practice with this. I know making color wheels doesn't sound like a lot of fun, but it will really help you become a better artist. The more you can do with the less you have, your craft will just really improve. So this is kind of a nice color. It's not too bad. It is muddy, but I kind of like it. I like the hue. I like this purple.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost.
Let's do some.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And thanks again for
Let's
watching.
creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires